So behind the wheel of this 4Runner, kind of impressed how well it's driving right now. Now the service history on this is quite extensive. I think it had like 65 different service visits on the Carfax. So this was kept in pretty good shape, but still, I'm impressed that it's still driving as well as it is. Now, of course, this was before people really cared about the sound acoustics in the vehicle. And the 4Runners from today, the 22, 23s, still tend to be a bit more noisy than everything else, but it makes up for that in how rugged and capable it is. But this one in particular is, let's just say I can hear the wind noise pretty well. Not overly bothersome, but we'll see how it does when we get up to speed on the highway. But I don't know if it is the wind noise or maybe it's just the tires are quiet, but I can't hear the tires at all. Now, of course, I don't know if y'all can hear it through the microphone, but it's creaking just a little bit. I don't know if it's center console space or what it is, but some of the trim is squeaking somewhere, which again, a vehicle this old with this many miles on it, it's not gonna bother me at all. But I think I did forget to mention the cruise. So to turn the cruise on and off, you just tap that there and then you can adjust up and down, and then you can cancel it there. I'm gonna set it there for a sec. Now I will say, it's driving pretty nicely, especially for an older vehicle, but it's just so easy to control. Even though it's windy outside, I'm not getting blown all over the road. And like I said, that tire pressure sensor is probably due to one being broken. I'm not feeling any sort of sway, or it's not one to cut one way or the other. And the ride itself is very good. So I don't know, I'm assuming that maybe some suspension parts have been replaced just because it's so old, but if not, this is crazy to think that this is still riding this nicely. But even if it had all new suspension, it's still riding very well for this to be a 2004. Specifically a 2004 Toyota 4Runner. So these are not meant to be the best riding vehicles. As I said earlier, they're meant to be the most capable. Now I did notice when I was trying to show the 4-wheel drive, I didn't know if I was doing something wrong, because you do have instructions for how to use that and the center differential lock up there, which is nice to have, and of course the owner's manual is there as well. But it was kind of beeping and flashing at me even as I put it back into the 2-wheel drive mode, and I had it in neutral the whole time. So it's possibly some user error, or it might just be something glitching up, because after I shifted the shifter all the way down to low gear and put it back, the lights went off. So I might have had to put it in the low for the 4-wheel low. Not sure. But overall, like I said, the ride has been very pleasant, surprisingly smooth for this kind of vehicle. And brake pedal feels good. It actually feels better than most Toyotas I'm used to driving. No sound from it. That was very nice. Now once this truck turns out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot to the floor. See how it accelerates. Very nice shift, surprisingly. Smooth, very smooth. So again, I don't know if this had everything redone, but this is driving fantastically for a 250,000 mile 2004 4Runner. So not giving it full throttle, but still pretty easy in the mid-range to accelerate. And especially with just having a 4-speed automatic, I'm pretty impressed. So I don't know if there's a there's something going on. I don't know if it's a wheel well or what, or maybe there is a tire with low pressure. But I'm hearing a little bit of grinding from the front tires. But overall, pretty easy to drive. Getting a little sway as I'm getting hit by the wind, but not bad. And as the wind kind of dies down, it went away. It's starting to be a little bit easier to drive. So a pretty standard ride. Like I said, whatever that sound is probably easy to get fixed. Plenty of life still left in this 4Runner, I'm sure. And everything seems to be older, and that, I mean, it's a 20-year-old vehicle, so it's not gonna be in perfect shape. Oh, look, there's a Conan spot. But still, like I said, has a lot of life left in it. Everything that matters the most seems to be in great working condition. And even compared to some of the vehicles that are on the road today, brand new, still competitive in terms of acceleration, reliability. Some might even say comfort features. But this will bring me to an end of my review of the 2004 Toyota 4Runner SR5.